parents, unless there's a word of court issue, parents are still retain all their rights.
And that is not playing with the rights of the child and the new things.
Well, we have a separate service now in relation to children and mental health, and they're doing an extraordinary job. Still one or two, I suppose, gaps in the service, like the notion that somehow or other one service can't treat someone that's 16, and it'll then come into the mental health service of the adults, and yet other services who are exactly the same service have no difficulty in doing it. And I always feel that if it's the law of the land that you're a child until you're 18, then that's the service you fit into, and that's it. And you know, children, young people, I suppose, not quite children, but young people ending up in adult units as a result of this sort of territorial protectionism is unacceptable. I know for a fact we're taking out unwilling from the ECT piece. That seems, to me, always did seem outrageous, so that's going to go. I suppose the factor it's going to dovetail with the assisted decision-making capacity legislation will radicalise it anyway. The fact that we're taking the service into the community will equally radicalise it and will change the entire attitude to it. You know, the voluntary, involuntary, not certain what they're going to come up with there, but it's going to be difficult enough piece. But let's take up the tribunals. That's going to be dealt with. I suppose, will and preference in terms of treatment, whilst being well at this present moment, knowing that with some conditions that you will possibly have another episode.
Faster after.
Yes, so that will be there. So I'm not certain how radical you can be at this stage, because I think the thinking on mental health has moved on so dramatically that, you know, unless someone says there's no need for mental health service anymore and we're cutting everyone loose and we're giving them their own prescription pad, I'm not certain where the radicalism can come anymore. You know, obviously things need to change in certain areas, but I think our thinking and our attitude has changed dramatically and has changed radically. So, you know,